We are joined here today by 2019 ERC champion Chris Ingram, 2022 British Rally champion Osian Pryce, 2021 Junior BRC champion William Creighton, and 2023 Junior WRC champion as well, and Junior BRC frontrunner Ioan Lloyd and current Stellantis Rally Cup leader as it stands. And Chris, you're holding the microphone first, so it makes total sense to come to you. You're well prepared. It's great to have you. And I asked you back at the start of the year, why come back to the BRC? Has that answer to that changed now as we progress through the season?
Not really, no. We came here to sort of enjoy it and make the most of this opportunity, and really enjoyed the championship and put in some top performances. So we just want to keep that up and keep the momentum, and it's leading to bigger things, and a lot of doors have opened. So yeah, we really pleased with how it's gone, and it's been great to be a part of it.
And did you expect to be in a final round showdown for the title? I'm sure you had high aspirations throughout the season, but did you expect to be here at the Cambrian? And
I think with the 1.5 points, there was always the expectation that it would go all the way. I played my joker on the Jim Clark actually, because I wanted to try and win a few more rallies earlier in the year to see what could happen. But I had a feeling it would go all the way. But what an opportunity to be part of it with these guys on what a lot of people are saying is the best the BRC's been for 25 years. I've read loads of comments like that, so it's a privilege to be a part of it.
Absolutely, and the BRC has been challenging this season, a remarkable uplift in the championship as well, don't you think? Definitely.
The weather, it's been wet every rally, pretty much. I've had to jump in and out of 2 different cars, which has been a bit of a challenge as well. But since we stepped into Yaris, everything just seems to be aligning, and I keep on saying to everyone that Alex has made such a massive difference to me since he joined me 18 months ago. I just think I'm driving way better than I ever have, and we're such a strong team.
And Osian, if I can come on to you. So what drives Osian? What drives you to come back again? You had the golden egg in 2022. That was it. You mission accomplished. But here you are again. You just can't let go.
No, you're right. I think obviously I have a massive passion for the sport, and rallying in the British Isles is something that's obviously quite achievable for me to do. Even though we started the year with probably an outlook of the Northwest stages ahead of us, and you know what I'm like. I never like to give up on something. So as soon as I get sort of a sniff of a chance of doing okay, I'll keep at it. But I think most of it was down to the fact that we didn't get the best start. It was a case of what could have been on the Northwest stages, and then we went straight in to win the second round, and it's kind of you're well on board then, you're well invested in it, and you keep the work up. But it's not been an easy task. We nearly had to sit this one out. Trying to self-fund everything, run a family business and do all the other things that come with life. It's not very easy, but I'm glad we've persevered, and obviously it's a credit to those that have helped me get here throughout the year, and obviously for this event in particular.
But you have got plenty of positives to take away. I know you've had your challenges this year, as always, in true Osian fashion, but you have got plenty of positives to take away. That Seven Valley Stages win was pretty special. Yeah,
it was nice to win a rally again. To be back on the pace. Like Chris said, it's been a high pace year. So we've got a lot of positives. We've had a lot of things go wrong, silly things really. Made a mistake as well on the Grampian and kind of opened the door for Chris a little bit, and that was maybe a missed opportunity. But I mean, there's lots of things that we could have done better. It's probably not gone as well as it hasn't started as well as it did in 22, but we're still here at the final round. So like you say, it's nearly 60 miles of classic stages to do, and it's anybody's game.
And if I could come to you, Will, I guess there's something quite romantic in a way that You've come back to the British Rally Championship after being junior BRC champion in 2021. I guess same question for you really. Did you expect to be here fighting right down to the final round to be a BRC champion?
Probably not. If you told me that at the start of the year, yeah, I definitely would have taken it. I suppose at the start of the year we sat down moving up into the Rally 2 car, out of the Rally 3 car. We wanted to get as much seat time as possible. We were very lucky enough to have a full WRC2 programme on board with the Motorsport Iron Rally Academy. And yeah, really the British Championship was something to get more seat time, closer to home. It meant a lot to M Sport as well, and obviously for me, winning the junior BRC, it was amazing to come back. I think it was 6 or 7 years ago now that we made the first step really to come over from home to compete in a junior BRC rally, and at the time it felt like such a big thing to do. Packing up the car and coming over here was probably the Cambrian Rally was one of the first ones, to be honest. So now to be in the mix to win the overall title, it's quite surreal, to be honest.
And I guess you could sit here and say it was definitely the right call to come back as well. It wasn't a backward step for you in any way. No,
for sure not. And like we seen when Adrian Formeau came, to do this as part of his WRC2 campaign as well. So top drivers have done it before. Elfyn has been here, won the championship. So of course we would love to add our name to that list. But like the boys have said, there's a lot of top class drivers in the championship this year, which has been really good. It's helped bring on my pace, and I've really enjoyed competing in the championship. It's been really exciting, really good buzz about it this year. So it's nice to be in the frame.
And I guess the same question in slight reverse. Has your BRC campaign equally helped your WRC2 campaign as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think they're slightly more relaxed than the WRC rallies, but the pace is still super fast. So any opportunity to do a recce and then do a rally against top class competition is beneficial. So it's definitely been a big help.
On to Ioan then, our junior BRC contender here this weekend. Big weekend for you as well. You've been a front runner in junior BRC for a number of years. You're still young, of course. But how would you compare this season against maybe the last couple that you've done? The pace has been pretty intense, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's probably echoing what the boys have said. I think this year has been very strong across the main category and the juniors. Probably from the last couple of years I did it in 22, I had a properly full campaign at the BRC last, and it's probably just used my own experience over what we learned in the Irish tarmac last year as well, and sort of just try to piece it all together, and it seems to have worked. But our main focus at the start of the year was the Stellantis Cup. Of course, running alongside the BRC, we sort of racked up a couple of points and didn't have the best start in the rally nuts. It was my own fault. No, from then we've had a couple of decent enough results, been there or thereabouts, and yeah, we're here with a chance at the end. Probably I need to be sort of focused on the Stellantis. We need a top 5 finish in that, but at the same time, when the helmet goes on, it's we need a win for the BRC, so it's going to be difficult to try and manage the head on Saturday morning.
You're an aspirational young driver. How do you feel the BRC is important in terms of building a driver like yourself for the future? The fact that we have tarmac, we have gravel, we have some really good quality events. How has that helped you, do you think, progress in your career?
I think it's helped me progress. I think it's probably the best way of, rather than doing a season of gravel, a season of tarmac, you're constantly in and out and you have to learn to adapt pretty quickly. You might come across a rally that's 2 weeks from a gravel rally to a tarmac rally, so you have to be quite adaptive in your driving, so you're not particularly a specialist. So I think that's probably one real good quality the BRC has, is just you're constantly changing in and out, and I think that builds you better for the future.
And I don't want to pile the pressure on you anymore, but at stake this weekend you have 3 entries into BRC in 2025 as part of your junior BRC package, and of course the Stellantis Cup as well offers an ERC package for you. How are you feeling ahead of the weekend?
I'm pretty excited, quite calm at the minute. I'm sure it'll change on Saturday morning, but yeah, we have to be focused on the job we have to do. Of course there's a lot of pressure on the job between both. It'd be nice to take away both, but we'll just see how it happens, and
focus on the Stellantis, and if things fall into our place for the BRC as well, it'll be a massive bonus.
Thank you, Ioan. Back to Will, if you wouldn't mind. Will, it's been a while since you've been on the stages here in North Wales. What do you think of them? What do you make of them?
Oh, they're iconic stages, proper driver stages. We had the Severn Valley Rally, earlier on in the year, and that's not dissimilar. So it's nice to get a bit of knowledge from that, and we can look back at that on the onboards and stuff to get our minds in the right way for this rally. But yeah, they're proper stages. I think it's been reasonably dry over the last week or so, and the weather for the rally is also looking quite nice. So I think the stages will be in good condition, but underneath the trees, it's Wales at this time of the year. It's going to be greasy and muddy, definitely in places. So I think it'll be quite a mixed rally, but overall I think the stages will be in good condition, and we'll be able to have some good fun.
Thank you. And on to Osian. I mean, same question for you in a way, Osh. It's probably been quite a while since you've been up on the Cambrian stages, is it?
Yeah, we were here back in 2021. We went on and won the rally that year, and obviously I haven't been here since. We managed to clinch the title before coming here in 22. So yeah, it's been a while since we've been here, but some of the stages are sort of back in the memory there somewhere. I think tomorrow will be a bit of a refresher for us, and hopefully things will start coming back. Hopefully my memory still works in that way anyway. But no, I'm looking forward to it. We've got Creighton back, although it's been back for a few years, but I haven't driven Creighton for a few years. So yeah, it's good to have it back, and it's a great addition to the rally.
And I think it's fair to say that you have an outside chance at the BRC title, but you have to be here to win it, of course. Does that change your approach to the rally, or is it the same mental attitude that you've had all year?
Yeah, I think there's a slightly different approach. I mean, we have to focus on what we're doing. My championship hopes are probably governed by what these two gentlemen either side of me will do. So if we just focus on doing the best job we can, enjoy ourselves. It's the last rally of the year. It's been a long, tough year, so we'll go out and enjoy it and do what we normally do, and just hopefully everything has clicked. Everything that we've worked on, since the Cambrian really, we made a big progress with the car for that, and hopefully we've done it another big jump for this rally. So at the end of the day, we'll have an idea at the end of that first stage and just play it from there, really.
Thank you, and on to you, Chris. Finally, there's a big battle ahead this weekend. We know that. We can work through the championship commutations. You've been in high pressure environments before. 2019 ERC title, and it's going to be important for you to finish strongly. You and Will are pretty much locked in a big battle this weekend. Your approach as well, will it be any different this season, or is it going to be rally win is sort of the aim, the main goal?
Yeah, I think it is. It's best not to think about the connotations unless we're forced to, later on in the rally. But we're gonna be going for the win. We feel prepared. Feel really good with Alex. We had a great test with Lewis Allen, the Rally 2 Toyota chief engineer. I was a bit lost with the setup on the Grampian and the Nicky Grist, but it just feels a lot more natural now. So we've just got to go for the win, and that's the best way to stay focused.
Thank you, guys. We're very much looking forward to watching the battle unfold, whether stage side or at home. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the very best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck, guys.